guys and welcome back. I'm Grace Shelmerdine and today for the Ryderwear kitchen we are cooking some of our favourite recipes, aren't we, Chase?
Cookies.
Cookies. We're cooking some recipes for Mother's Day. They're all really easy, no bake recipes, so perfect for doing with kids, and they involve no heat, which is always a good thing, isn't it? Yep. We're making some cookie dough protein ball bites that Chase is very excited about. This one here is the start of our salted caramel protein fudge, and we're also cooking, what are we cooking with the sprinkles? Do you remember? Cookies is all he minds about. So Chase is probably going to help with some of it. He might run off with some of it, that's fine. We'll keep going and we'll get you back for the taste test at the end, hey bud? You can tell me if they're yummy. So our first recipe up is the caramel fudge slice. We have salted caramel protein, which makes it a lot easier to get the caramel flavour because you don't have to sort of slave over a hot stove. Perfect for little ones. Do you remember how many scoops we put of this one in there? 5 scoops of caramel protein, good job. We've got 50 grams of coconut flour, which just binds it all together. We've got half a cup of coconut oil. Smell that one?
Yeah.
It's delicious. And half a cup of cashew butter. So cashew butter is really delicious. If you haven't tried it, you must. It's got a really creamy texture and it's going to be perfect in this slice. So first up, we just have to melt this one, which is our coconut oil in the microwave, which shimmy your little leggies back. The microwave is just under here. So we'll melt that one, probably for about 30 seconds. So we're gonna wait, just by putting this in the fridge afterwards. It's going to make it set perfectly. All right, Chase, it's your job to tip the protein powder in. Tip that one in our bowl. That's it. Perfect. Protein powder in. Tip our coconut flour in, please, Chase. Well done. Nice big bowl makes a good idea. And we need to mix these two together. So let's do that. I might grab another bowl for that one.
What one first?
Good question. Let's tip that one in first. That's it. Oh, careful. Well done. Pour it all in. It's nice and melted, isn't it? Nice and warm. And then scrape this one in. I'll give this spoon. And you can scrape that one in.
I'm gonna handful it out.
That's it. Oh, it's sticky. You're gonna just slowly mix these ones together for me.
Yep.
Squishy, squishy. So now I'm gonna pour this in here and then you can mix it all together. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, it smells good. Oh, smell that. It smells like vanilla. But it's actually caramel. Your turn. All right, mix that one for me, bub. Not with your fingies. So our consistency is kind of like a Play-Doh-y texture, would you say, Chase? Looks a bit like Play-Doh. Like nut Play-Doh. So all we're gonna do now is pop this one into a loaf dish, or we've got a square dish today with some baking paper, and squish it down nice and flat and pop it in the fridge. Do you want to help me squish it down flat?
Yep.
Pour it in here first.
I'm gonna squish it.
This smells so good, guys. Are we happy with that, Chase?
I'm gonna squish it like mud.
Yep, perfect. We'll pop this one in the fridge for an hour and we'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, our next recipe is healthy cake bites. So we have 2 scoops of vanilla protein. We have 125 grams of light cream cheese. We have 100 grams of white chocolate chips. Yummy. 6 of these Italian biscuit fingers, which are delicious, aren't they, Chase?
These are my fingers, hello.
And then for our topping afterwards, we have, what are these? Sprinkles! That's the fun part. All right, so all we're going to do, we're going to pop these ones in our food processor, or you could use a blender if you don't have a food processor, along with our protein and our cream cheese. Blend them all together. Roll them up into little balls, cake balls, 12 balls we're gonna make.
Creepy.
And then after they've set in the fridge, we're gonna melt our white chocolate and drizzle them with some sprinkles. So we'll show you how to do it. Okay, so we're just gonna pop these ones into the food processor. We're gonna pop them in. That's it. Oh, good shot. Pop all the biscuits in, that's it. And this is our loud machine. Ready?
Yep.
Cover your ears. Ready? So we still want to keep some texture in there so it doesn't end up like flour. It's still got a bit of crunch to it. Next we'll put our protein powder in. Do you want to put that in, Chase?
Yep.
I'll make some room for you. Just shimmy across. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. All right, tip that one in. Oh, good tipping. Perfect, so our vanilla protein powder, all of it in.
It.
That's all right.
It's on shape.
That's okay.
I want to do that.
Good job. And tip this one in. We might need a spoon to tip that one in with. See how you go.
I want to get my hand.
Oh, easy. Good job. All right, let's whiz this one up, Chasey.
With it.
So the texture after blending is just like a dough texture. So you can see it's gonna be really easy for us to roll that into some nice cake bites. We're gonna make 12 bites out of this here. And then once they're set, we'll pop our chocolate and sprinkles on. So we've got nice wet hands. It's a little bit easier to roll the balls when we have slightly wet hands. Like this. Do you want to pop them on the plate for me? That can be your job. You're the pusher or the platerer. This one?
I want like a pattern.
A patty. We'll be able to line them up.
A pattern. Pattern.
Too cute. So as you can see, Chase has done a beautiful job of placing the balls on the plate, haven't you, bud? What did you make? A line? Is it a snake?
No, it's a whirly poo.
A whirly poo. And our last recipe today is going to be our cookie dough ball bites. They're delicious. We've got 200 grams of oats, which we're going to blend up in the food processor to turn into an oat flour. We've got 1/4 cup of coconut oil we're going to melt, 1/4 cup of chocolate chips, 1/4 cup of peanut butter, and also 1/4 cup of maple syrup. So 1/4 cup of everything, which makes it really easy to remember, and then just 200 grams of your oats. So we'll blend these ones up now and mix it all together and roll it into 12 balls. All right, our oats in first. That will blend up into our oat flour. So we've got a nice floury consistency there. And all we have to do now is literally just add everything else in and blend it together. Maple syrup, chopped chips, our peanut butter. Oh, I wanted it to come out the first go. Okay, and we'll roll them into balls. So if your toddler has behaved, this can be a fun one to do with the kids as well, just rolling the balls. It's not quite as sticky as the last mixture, but still stays together so nicely. All right, so our cookie dough bites are ready. Like I said, you could pretty much eat them like this. They are delicious. But we're gonna pop them in the fridge for about half an hour and they'll just firm up that little bit more. All right, so now we're gonna save the beautiful protein balls that Chase made before. So these are our cake bites. They've been refrigerated, so they're nice and firm now. And all we're going to do is microwave our white chocolate chips just to make them melted. These are sort of our icing. Well, you could roll them in the icing or you could just drizzle it over the top and then sprinkle some sprinkles over the top also. So I'll get to it. So we're just gonna drizzle our white chocolate sauce over the top. Nice consistency after melting in the microwave. Wow. How's that for a drizzle? I'm proud. And then I might use a spoon to sprinkle this one over. These look so beautiful. I would be stoked if I received that on Mother's Day. Nice. All right, so we've got our salted caramel slice. It's all nice, set nice and hard, isn't it, Chase? You want to feel it? Feels good? Yep. A bit sad because we wanted to eat it a bit sooner than what it was ready for. So we're going to get it out of the loaf tin, pop it on our chopping board and slice it up. So with 16 slices. Yep, you can try some. I'll give you this one.
I smell it.
All right, you hold that one and you smell it. Smell good?
These are?
Yep. So with 16 slices, it is 174 calories a slice. We can now eat it and it's delicious. Tastes like, what did you say it tastes like?
Sugar.
Sugar, but it doesn't have any sugar in it. How good is that? So our salted caramel slice, fudgy and delicious, so easy to make. Done. These taste so good. They taste exactly like a cookie dough. So thank you guys for watching today. These 3 recipes are all so worth a try. So make sure you jump into the comments and follow the link for the recipe. If you do try them too, make sure you send me a comment. I'd love to hear your feedback. Please continue to follow the Ryderwear YouTube so you can see more recipes from me in the future, and hit the bell notification for alerts when we upload new content.